Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Hazel and Mia Podcast. We know that it is getting close to Christmas, and that brings out a lot of anxieties in people. And this year, it's even worse because there's just been so much going on. And one thing that we can actually say is that 2025 will soon be over, and we can wish for and look forward to a better 2026, a
Definitely.
Fresh start.
And the good thing about 2026, guys, it's a better year, but not just that, it's all even numbers.
Yes.
So if you're suspicious in any way, or should I say superstitious, it's all even numbers. And for people who believe in even numbers, that's your year to shine. It really is.
It's a great how would I want to say? It's the perfect way to see that this is a new beginning.
Yes,
and let
definitely.
the old go away. Leave it behind. What we want to say is that this season, be gentle with your past, okay? And kind to your present, and then be hopeful for your tomorrow.
And that's the thing, guys. You can't change your past. I know everybody has trauma from their past, but it's about you thinking about yourselves, focusing on you. Look, if you got a house full, you need to take time out. Go out the garden, sit out the garden for 10 minutes on your own. Even if you've got to go and sit in the bathroom for 10 minutes, don't be afraid to do it.
You know, literally, I think more about the people who are alone this time of the year. I have been seeing stories and hearing from people about the homeless population that is growing, and a lot of people are living out of their cars now because they've lost their job and they don't have family nearby, and they are just trying to do what they can to be independent. But what I will say to you is that use this Christmas time to become more of a part of the community. Go to a nearby church.
Yeah.
Participate in a Christmas dinner at the church. Get to know other people in the community, because they may be a great resource for you to find a job, find a home. And don't be afraid to be open to new ideas.
And it's about being vocal. If you stood next to somebody at a homeless shelter, at a soup kitchen, have a conversation, because you don't know where that conversation will get you.
Absolutely. The more people that are willing to help you with your situation, the better you're going to be uplifted. You may find that there are so many more people than you thought about who are in the same situation that you're in. And that's a message to you that you are not alone.
And if you're in that situation, think about volunteering next year, because that will bring you more confidence. It'll bring you in a better place of mindset. And volunteering you can put on your resume. And that gets out there a lot more as well.
And it's absolutely a great way to network and to measure your improvement over the next year.
Yeah.
Because as somebody reaches out to help you, you can be able to do the same thing, and it will change how you feel about the world.
Yeah.
We can all see on the news the craziness that's going on in every country around the world. And that's just it. It's going on in every country around the world. And there is a reason why it's happening all over the world. It's because it's a time for us to change. We have been living almost as if we were daydreaming, day walking, just going through the motions and not feeling the things that we want to feel for our race of humans.
Yeah. And that's the thing to remember, guys. It will get better. Things will get better. Okay, you've got to put your finger in and make it happen. But think of the self-achievement from that as well.
And remember that everything is happening for a reason. You must learn something from everything that happens. And once you recognize the lesson you're supposed to be learning, it is going to say, your intuition is going to open up, and you're going to say, okay, I did it that way wrong for a reason. Now I'm going to try a different way, and let's see how far I can go. This is a time for your spiritual awakening.
Yes. Yeah.
You're no longer going to be daydreaming through life.
And the other thing to think about, along with spiritual awakening comes self-confidence.
Yes.
And the two run side by side. And do you know why that is? Because one helps the vibrations of the other to climb up. And look, we've all been there when we've sat there and thought, oh, I don't like the look of this. I'm just going to move my car, or I'm going to walk down a bit further. And that happens for a reason. It could be because there's somebody a bit erratic that's driving, coming up the road, and your own guide is telling you to move your car. You've walked further down the street because you've looked back and a big bird have pooed and it could have landed on your head. And this is why we need to learn to work with our guides as well.
And this is what is also called intuition. Pay closer attention to your intuition. The hairs on your arms are standing up for a reason. It's telling you that there may be something you have to be paying closer attention to, a danger, an opportunity. Pay close attention to your intuition.
How many of you get that, I call it someone walking over my grave feeling, where you go, oh, and it's the cold shivers all of a sudden?
Yeah.
Guys, that's actually a loved one giving you a hug. That's a loved one showing you that they are there with you. And I bet many of you don't think of it that way. You just think of, oh, cold shiver, someone's walked over my grave. No, walked over your grave. It's the complete opposite. They've come to show you that they are there with you and they are giving you a hug.
And, I think people feel sad around this time of the year because they have lost loved ones. And they may feel like the person that they lost was the only one who ever loved them, who ever understood them. So because they also know how you're feeling, this is a time where they are around you more.
Yeah. Yeah.
If we understood what passing on really means, then we wouldn't be so sad always when
No.
we lost a loved one. We would understand that they've gone before us to, they graduated.
I'm going to put a different spin on things now.
Okay.
Guys, we haven't had it easy for years and years, as you all know. I'm going to put a different spin on it and say we are actually living in hell. Up there is so much better. It's so calmer. You can go at your own pace. So if you think of it that way, you don't feel so, I'm going to say lost, because we all feel lost when we've lost someone. But the other way to look at it is we are living hell now. Up there is a totally different place. Up there is there to make loved ones stick around. And even though you're missing that loved one Christmas Day, just remember they're looking over you. They're watching you. They wouldn't want you to be sad. They wouldn't want you to cry, because for them, they'd like to see you continuing forward, doing what's right for you.
Well, they only always have our best interest at heart.
Yeah.
They never want to see us going through anything painful, but they also understand that there's some things we bring upon ourselves, but only to learn a lesson.
Yeah. Yeah. They probably sat up there, guys, laughing at you, thinking, look at that mad lot going food shopping for Christmas. Look at that mad lot spending all that money. You know, and that's what you're going to think about. They'd be laughing at us because we're in a mad panic, and they are laughing because they know they can watch us stressing out over it as well.
And the funny thing is that we put ourselves in this position because we focus so much on the material things in life.
Yeah.
We want to buy every gift for our children so that the children come down and they have such a wonderful Christmas when they see all of this stuff. And I can tell you that the kids come down and they go for one toy.
Yeah.
And everything else that's in the room is not as important as you playing with them with that one toy. Yeah. The best gifts I ever gave my children were cardboard boxes.
You can make races. A cardboard box. You can make a house. You can make a car.
Yes.
So much fun.
And the children have so much imagination.
Mm-hmm.
And you enjoying their imagination makes that day special for them.
Yeah. Yeah. How many of us as youngsters, and I'm going back years now, you'd have that cardboard box till it fell apart. Your parents would sellotape it back together. It'd fall apart again. You can guarantee by the time Christmas was over, those boxes were just sellotape.
But I can honestly say the greatest part of Christmas for me was just seeing the family get together.
Yeah.
And the laughter in the house, because when your box fell apart and somebody else's box didn't, then you hopped into their box with them, and that was just pure fun.
Yeah.
Pure joy. Because it didn't cost very much.
No.
You know? Go ahead.
And that's the thing, guys. Just because Deirdre down the street have got 40 presents for her 5 kids each, so what?
Yes.
So what? Because it could be Deirdre feels guilty and she overspends because she don't spend time with those kids.
And then afterwards, she feels even worse because the bills start coming in and she's got to figure out how to pay for those things.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it isn't, the holidays are not about that.
No.
And the sooner you realize that making cookies with your children and laughing around the kitchen is the essence of the holidays.
Yeah. Yeah. Like for me this year, Christmas is going to be totally different because I used to go to my friend's Christmas afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
But this year she's going to her daughter's. So it's a change of direction for us all. Christmas morning, I'm going to have my son and the baby here for breakfast because his partner is working. And then Christmas afternoon, it'll be me and my other son. Then Boxing Day is where I'm going to spend with friends and family celebrating. So a change is so good, guys. Even though you feel upset initially as things change, but you know what? We live in, we breathe in, we're thankful for what we have. And that's what Christmas is about. It's about being thankful that we can still do this.
Absolutely. And stop focusing on spending money to make other people happy. I've sent out a list of 12 things that you can do that don't cost very much at all. And it's all about the thoughts behind it.
Yeah.
If you are feeling low during this period of time, put on some Christmas music. Yes. Happy, jolly Christmas music.
Yeah.
That makes you want to just dance around the house.
Yes. Yeah.
Or even in your car.
And guys, if your houses ain't spotless, how many of us parents feel that our houses have to be spotless for Christmas Day? Do you know what? Nobody cares because by the time people come, there's wrapping paper everywhere. Nobody takes notice.
I can tell you that since I've lived here in Germany, we go and have the Christmas parties with our friends, and we don't bring a gift. We bring a dish to share with everyone, and the music and the laughter and the talking and happy to see everyone is so much fun and makes you so happy because it's all about being loved.
Yes.
It's all about sharing love. It's not about buying gifts.
No. Money don't bring you happiness.
It's money. Look at all of these people out there who keep thinking that I can throw money at it and I can buy whatever I want, but they're so miserable because not only are they afraid that someone's going to take their money from them, that's their biggest fear. They're also afraid that people are only with them because they have money.
Look at celebrities. They've got so much money, but they are so unhappy. And ask yourself why. Because they're working so much, they haven't got time to enjoy life. Because they are there just because they have to be.
Yeah.
And look at it another way. They can't have the happiness in their lives because every time you see them, they look so grumpy, so miserable.
Well, along those lines, they are pretending to be other people. They're not able to be themselves in the on the stage, in the movies, or anything like that. In the news, when you see them on the news, they are pretending to be someone that they're not. Yeah. And you have the benefit of being who you are all the time. Yeah. You're not under the microscope and everybody is in your lives. And I would also tell you to stop watching these rumor shows where they're talking about the celebrities' lives and this one's getting a divorce or this one's getting married and this is how much they spent on their wedding, because it's all fake.
Yeah.
It's not a reality.
Guys, as I am with you on here, I'm going to say my language is very held back on here. But Mia will tell you, when we have a conversation, I'm exactly the same. Mia have contacted me before now when we've done a video call. I'm sat there in my pajamas because that's just the way we roll. We are normal people like you guys. We really are. I've gone out to the car, out to the bin men in my pajamas. You know, just because you see us on you, we're not perfect. Our lives are not perfect.
Absolutely.
Our families are far from perfect.
Absolutely.
But we are the same, you guys. We really are. And that's what I want you to remember. And I can tell you now, Christmas morning, because I'm doing breakfast, the air will be blue. I'll be effing and jeffing, and the kids will be laughing, and I'll be screaming, get out of the kitchen. But we're normal. You're normal. It happens.
And it's okay. You know, living life and dealing with problems and getting over hurdles is all what we go through on a daily basis.
It really is. And that's what you need to remember. You'll scream and shout.
Yes.
But after it's done, you'll sit down, you'll have time out, and you'll laugh, and you'll think, I've done it again. We all do it. We all do it.
Yeah, I have to tell you a funny story. I sent Christmas presents to my kids in the States, and they had told me what they wanted. My youngest son had sent me a picture of the jacket that he wanted. And I said, okay, great. So to save on shipping costs, I literally sent everything to the youngest child's house.
Yeah, yeah.
And so the package came in, and he wasn't supposed to open it until Christmas, but he opened it right away. And he saw what everybody got. And even though the jacket that he had asked for was in there, he liked his brother's jacket better. So he calls me on the phone, and he says to me, Mom, I couldn't remember what you said you were sending to me. Is this the jacket that you sent for me? And I just cracked up laughing, and I said, you knew full well that was not your jacket. He said, but, and he wore it out to dinner.
See?
And he said to me, but Mom, I liked it so much. And I said, but yours was a different size. He's bigger than the other child. And so I had gotten him a bigger size, and this one was a smaller size. And he said, I know, and it's a little bit tight, but it's okay.
Oh my God. But
so I laughed so hard, and I said to him, okay. He said, don't worry, Mom, I'm going to wash it and put it in and wrap it for you. And I said, you know what I'm going to do? If he shows up at the airport to pick me up at the airport when I come in, and he's wearing that jacket, I'm going to say to him, hey, why are you wearing your brother's jacket?
See, but that's the fun things. That's things that you'll all talk about.
Yes, absolutely. That will be the thing that the middle brother will absolutely laugh his behind off about, because he was like, okay, you guys got me this time. Because he's always playing jokes on everybody else.
That's the thing with brothers. They swap, they change, they borrow.
Absolutely. They will literally, before, when they were living together, they would literally dress each other. Because they were going out to a party, and they would say, oh, no, you can't wear that. You know, and I would just sit back and let them. They loved it.
Yeah.
They absolutely loved the communication, the interaction.
And you're lucky because all your boys, yes, guys, me, I've got all boys.
Yes.
They've always been so close as well.
Yes. Absolutely.
And they idolize each other, which is nice because there's not many brothers that stay together like that.
And literally what I will say is that they argued, they fought with each other, they got mad with each other, but they still love each other.
Yeah.
And so that is the feeling that you want to bring to the holidays. If you are really down and out, I guarantee that if you were able to help somebody else who was in your position or in a worse position than you, it would open up something in your heart.
And the one thing to remember is love makes the world go round.
Okay. And I want to take that a little bit farther. Right now, we're stuck at a time where love isn't being shown to everyone.
Yeah.
And so we're not going around. We're stuck.
And it's up to us to get it moving again.
Okay. And it's going to take a lot of love.
Yeah. Yeah.
For everybody. From everybody.
Because do you know what? Just walking down the street singing a Christmas carol will make somebody else smile.
Yes, it will. Even if they walk past you and they're looking straight ahead, when they get past you, that song is going to stick in their head for sure. Yeah. And it will just lift them up a little bit. Yeah. And you singing the song is definitely going to lift your spirits a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what it's about. Even though you can't sing a tune in your head, it's about doing that. And most people do it without even realizing, which is even more nicer as well.
And I guarantee you, if it brings a smile to somebody else's face, the person that is looking at them next will see that smile and it'll bring a smile to their face. And that's how we're going to get unstuck from the situations that we're going through right now.
Definitely. Definitely. Without a doubt.
And so with that, we're going to say, please feel free to give us a like and subscribe if you want to see more of us on YouTube. We enjoy doing these podcasts, but we need your help in order to grow.
Definitely. Definitely. Yeah. I agree.
We will be here during the Christmas week and between the Christmas holidays. So feel free to reach out to us on Exquisit and or just send an email or leave a comment to wish us a Merry Christmas. That brings a smile to our faces.
And I know some of you don't use the words Christmas. So what I'm going to say from the UK is Happy Holidays. Happy Christmas to the UK watchers as well. And now I'm going to set somebody a challenge. Can you please say it in German, please, as you've been having lessons?
Frohe Weihnachten.
There we go. See?
Zum alles.
All right, don't show off.
So with that, we want to say Happy Holidays, Frohe Weihnachten, Merry Christmas to everyone. Goodbye. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, the new year, that'll be cool.